He plays the game how I've always wanted to inspire the generation to play the game. It's like there's nothing predetermined. It's if you have two guys on you, there's a numbers game.
Right.
If you have the advantage, and if it's a guy that that can't guard you, or you're able to beat him, and then the guy traps the box, or another guy sinks, I'm able to make the passes and make the reads before they happen.
Right.
And I've always loved the players that breathe so much confidence into his teammates that make them believe that they're actually better than what the fuck they really are.
Yes.
You did that. Luka has done that for 7 years. Chris Paul did that when he was down there in New Orleans and doing that for that team down there in New Orleans. I've been able to do that with a few of my teams. I mean, I don't go to the NBA Finals in 2006 with that team if I'm not able 100%. To make them believe that they're greater than what they are.
Yeah.
And just give them that confidence.
Alert! LeBron James publicly praising Luka Doncic. That's a first. Just kidding. But in all seriousness, though, that is definitely high praise coming from LeBron James. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about what LeBron James isn't telling you about Luka Doncic. Remember, the Lakers were able to make the trade of the century by trading for Luka Doncic back in February. With Luka Doncic becoming the face of the Lakers franchise, the Lakers are now expected to become major contenders in the Western Conference for years to come. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So, here it is. How far will the Lakers advance in the NBA playoffs? I'm going to say it depends on the role players of the Lakers. If the role players for the LA Lakers show up, then they are going to make a deep run in the NBA playoffs. They could even go as far as making the NBA Finals. I've been going back and forth on this ever since they acquired Luka Doncic in February. I've been saying to myself, holy cow, this is a team that can advance to the NBA Finals this year. But then there are some nights where I watch the Lakers and say, yeah, this team isn't going to go very far in the NBA playoffs. One thing is for sure, though, the Los Angeles Lakers are extremely top heavy. This team is heavily reliant on Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reaves. If one of the big three doesn't show up for the LA Lakers, then their team kind of collapses. However, if all three of those guys show up, then the rest of the role players shows up. Obviously, you look at guys like Jaxson Hayes. He's been unlocked as a potential underdog guy. Obviously, Jaxson Hayes has been great at scoring dunks and playing good defense. JJ Redick has put Jaxson Hayes in great position to be successful on defense. So I give JJ Redick a lot of credit for his defensive schemes. His offensive schemes have been pretty good as well. But of course, it's going to be easy doing a good job with offensive schemes when you got two of the smartest basketball players in the world in Luka Doncic and LeBron James. I'm not a LeBron James fan by any means, but I respect what LeBron James has done in his NBA career. For him to play that high level of basketball for that long in his NBA career, it's very impressive. When you watch this Los Angeles Lakers team, I have to say to myself, this is a team that is perfectly capable of getting red hot at the right time. They're the number 3 seed in the Western Conference for a reason. Luka Doncic has the ability to get a triple-double on any given night. Austin Reaves has the ability to be a high-level scorer on any given night. LeBron James has the ability to play high-level defense when he actually wants to play defense, and when he needs to play high-level offense, he can definitely do that at a high level. I know LeBron James isn't LeBron James by his standards in today's league, but he's still an excellent ball player. Obviously, the role players for the Lakers, they're going to have to hit their shots if they want to advance far into the NBA playoffs. I think the Los Angeles Lakers are going to advance to the second round of the NBA playoffs, and that's about it. They're definitely good enough to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves in round 1 of the NBA playoffs, but as far as advancing a deep playoff run, I just don't see that happening, even with the greatness of Luka Doncic. I also want to show you guys this clip of Stephen A. Smith, better known here on this channel as Stephen A. Myth, raving about Anthony Edwards and talking about how Anthony Edwards has a chance to establish himself as a superstar on First Take. It's definitely a false narrative. I already know that much, but I'm going to show you guys that clip anyways. Roll the film.
The Ant-Man is coming. And I'm not talking, I believe that after seeing him in the playoffs last year, the way he went at Phoenix, the way he went at Denver, when he wasn't fatigued, okay? I think this brother is so special. And the fact that you have a whole bunch of people out there myself included, who believe that the Los Angeles Lakers are going to win this series. The fact that you have Luka and LeBron coming your way, and there's 2 stars, mega stars, playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, okay? This is an opportunity. There has never been a greater opportunity. Not even last year's postseason run wasn't a greater opportunity for Ant-Man to cement his star status than the opportunity that's presenting itself right now.
He's an idiot.
This is a chance for Anthony Edwards to establish himself as a superstar. Man, Stephen A. Smith is already wrong about this. Stephen A. Smith is already creating false narratives out there about Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is already a superstar, regardless of whatever you think about Anthony Edwards right now. Obviously, the Minnesota Timberwolves are led by Anthony Edwards. That's who the Lakers are going up against in the NBA playoffs. That Timberwolves roster is Anthony Edwards or bust. Obviously, Anthony Edwards is a great player, but have you seen the rest of the roster for the Minnesota Timberwolves? That roster is not filled with star players whatsoever. Obviously, Anthony Edwards is a phenomenal player. I'm not taking anything away from Anthony Edwards, but I'm looking at the rest of the Timberwolves roster. I'm saying to myself, that Timberwolves roster can't beat the LA Lakers. That Timberwolves roster last year was better than the one that they have this year, and they lost to a Luka Doncic-led Mavericks team. I remember Luka Doncic beating the Timberwolves in 5 games with his elite shot-making abilities and how he was able to absolutely destroy Rudy Gobert on the defensive end of the floor. A lot of people call Rudy Gobert a defensive menace, but come playoff time, he usually disappears. I got the same thing happening in the Timberwolves-Lakers series. I'm going to go ahead and channel my inner Shannon Sharp in myself. Wolves, Who's, Cooks, Lakers in 5. That's what I got happening. I believe the Los Angeles Lakers are good enough to beat the Timberwolves in 5 games. I believe Luka Doncic is going to be an amazing closer. I believe the games are going to be close, but ultimately the LA Lakers will prove to be the better team against the Timberwolves because they have a guy that can make clutch shots. The Los Angeles Lakers are going to win this series in 5 games in the first round of the NBA playoffs. Then I ultimately got the LA Lakers losing in the second round of the NBA playoffs. I believe they are going to end up playing against the Golden State Warriors, and if I am proven right in that regard, the Warriors will beat the Lakers in 6 games. The Lakers this year are a good team at the top of the roster, but man, their depth is severely lacking, and because this is a top-heavy team, I believe that this team is not good enough to get past the second round of the NBA playoffs, and if they somehow get past either the Warriors or Rockets, then I definitely do not have this team beating the OKC Thunder. Either way though, the Lakers are not going to go to the NBA Finals this year, but I know LeBron James believes that his team can get to the NBA Finals this year. He's definitely a believer in his team, that's for sure. What LeBron James means when he is praising Luka Doncic is that he is incredibly impressed with his greatness and that he is so willing to give up being the number 1 option if it means that he has an opportunity to win a championship this year. Obviously, LeBron James is not one of those players that is more than willing to give up his title of being the best player on his own team. So the fact that he's willing to do that, it shows me that he definitely is a big fan of Luka Doncic. I'm definitely excited to see how the duel of LeBron James and Luka Doncic plays out this postseason. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Ultimately, though, the Lakers are going to make a run to the second round of the NBA playoffs, but they're not going to do anything more than that. I got them losing to the Warriors in 6 games. I don't think this team is good enough to contend for a championship this season. So that is why I only have the Lakers advancing to the second round of the NBA playoffs, as the Lakers are just simply not deep enough to make a run in the NBA playoffs this season. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking. Like the video and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That will be for the @DustinNashTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinNashTran, and that's Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinNashTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, Check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.